to impact. This is for the ones who build together.
Build your network, build your net worth. Stacking up skills, now the sky's not the limit, it's the framework. Gary lit the match, we the torch bearers now. Skill stackers rise, kingdom mode, no bells. Yeah, January came, the chain lit a flame. Dairy coin soared, now the market knows the name. Not just a coin, it's a catalyst for growth. Birthed a generation who believe in what they wrote. He taught us game, taught us to serve. Taught us to hustle, now we lead the curve. From a Discord ping to a throne in the charts. It's community alignment, that's where greatness starts. I watched, I learned, I built my lane. Create a stacker with purpose in the chain. Not for the fame, not for a flash, but to uplift the misfits who come from the ash. Every DM, every spin on the wheel, every meme, every myth, it's legacy we seal. If Gary's the king of this current crusade, we the skill stackers, future already made. Proximity to greatness opens up the gates. When you link with legends, you bend time and fate. What starts as a dream becomes a movement, then a chain. One signal from the top and you'll never be the same. Build your network, build your net worth. Gary gave us game, now Stacker is the expert. This ain't a flex, it's a blueprint for the brave. From the Gary verse we came and now we paved the wave. This ain't just a song, it's a beacon for the tribe. A call for the rebels who were born to thrive. You don't need luck, you need leverage and lane. Link with real ones and it changes the game. From the vault to the village, the skills in the stack. We build in the bear, now we ride in the black. So salute to the king who showed us the light. We're the generals now and the future is bright.
Never broke again, never poor again. Just stack, skill, serve till we all ascend.
Hey, wait, yeah. Long neck, big drip, Gary on the chain. Spotlight shine when I step in the game. Solana running on the top of the block. NFT flex, they just screenshot and talk. No rug pull here, this giraffe built real. I'm not a meme, I'm a movement, I seal deals. They got monkeys, frogs, man, that's old news. I'm dripping with utility, they stuck on views. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish. Price tag stupid, yeah, it's foolish. Climbing charts while they stuck in loops. Gary got that neck for truth. Tall vibes, I'm stretching skies. Verified flex while the floor price dies. From the Serengeti to Solana halls, I don't just moon, I ball. Gary got the stance like a Vogue pose freeze. I'm tall in the meta, got Web3 on his knees. Not pixelated, I'm stylized and rare. You meant to regret me, I'm billionaire heir. I got traits they dream of, swagger they steal. While they pump and dump, I just close big deals. No Discord drama, just Gary finesse. Other NFTs wish they had this flex. They mint 10K, I'm the one that hits. Holographic drip with utility blitz. Not a JPEG joke, I'm a VIP. They stuck in the JPEG past me, I'm Web3. Call me the neck worth betting the farm. I don't go to the moon, I own the stars. This ain't hype, this legacy code. Gary gon' rewrite the blockchain road. I'm giraffe-ish, not bullish. Value rise steady, ain't no foolish. I'm not a trend, I'm a tidal wave. Solana crown, they just throw shade. Crypto king in the giraffe fit. Other NFTs just counterfeit. So when the floor sweeps, know who reigns. Gary the Great, changing the game. They chase memes, I build empires. Gary's name in digital choirs. So if you miss me, good luck, bruh. Next mint's double, and I don't budge. Right. I was just a kid with nothing, lost and broke on empty streets. But I found a fire, a way to aspire. Stacked my skills and claim my beat. From the cold nights with empty dreams to building futures, living dreams. We changed the game, flipped the script. Now we're thriving, making history.
Let's go. Good morning, Skill Stacker family. Let me switch cameras here. There we go. Way better than my webcam camera. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's an amazing day. It's the weekend coming up for some after today, which will be me. I got an amazing weekend ahead of me. Man, we're going to a comedy show tonight. I got to go speak at a friend's celebration of life this weekend. My dear friend Lori that passed away. Going to be going out of town. Lots of crazy stuff happening this weekend. GM. Let's see here. We got Donnie in the house. What's going on, Donnie? We got Jackson and Sleepy Squirrel, as always, rocking that giraffe PFP. Good to see you guys. Got Kill RR, GM. It's great to see everybody's faces. Great to see your PFPs, I should say. I wanted to do something different today because I've been looking at what's been going on in the market, everything that's been happening, and I'm seeing a lot of really exciting stuff. New utilities and technologies and stuff that is launching. There's raffle decks that has been popping off, which I'm going to talk about here in a few minutes. I want to talk about the show. We're going to be doing a daily show coming up here. That's going to be really, really fun. That I'll have Monday through Friday. So I'll talk a little bit about that. I also want to talk specifically to all my meme militia holders, but more importantly, the kings in the meme militia. I also want to share our Skill Stacker missions with you. You guys may not be familiar with our Skill Stacker missions, so I want to make sure you guys are aware what Skill Stacker is about, what we're doing, what we have for those that are new to this whole thing. And then let's see here. That's funny. I didn't even see. Somebody tagged me in a post and I didn't even see it. But where is it at here? Let me go back here. Oh, I'm in the Skill Stacker group. That's why. So I'm over here on my profile. Here we go. I want to share the missions with you. And then the last thing, I want to talk about memes. I put up a poll yesterday and I thought was really interesting. We can go through that. In fact, why don't we just work our way backwards? I think that would be the best thing to do. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Let's see, share. There we go. All right, we'll go over to my X profile here. Here we go. So here's my profile. Look at this beautiful king. I created these. These are the Meme Militia NFTs. For the kings that are here today, you guys are going to love this. This is going to be really exciting for you. But check out this poll that I put up yesterday. I gave away a bunch last night. I did a flash giveaway. That was really cool. But let me come up here. Man, I post a lot. Let's see. Where's that poll at? Okay, that was last night. How funny is this? But let's see here. The poll says 0.32, so $5 USD with 25 votes and only 4 hours left. I asked, what is a fair pay for someone creating a single meme for a Web3 brand? Now, if you look here, there was a couple comments. Depends on how good the meme is. I could see a couple sold for a banger. So the thought process here and what I have with the meme militia is for those that are creating memes, you will become a contributor and we will allow you to have bonuses if your meme does become a banger. So you'll get paid a minimum amount for creating the meme. And if the meme goes viral and gets a lot of shares, gets a lot of activity, then I will be able to expand upon that. So let me go ahead and do something here real quick. I'm going to paste something in the chat of this video here. Let me go ahead and go to the comments. If you guys want to become a contributor, here you go. The only person that can become a contributor is somebody that's holding one of our meme militia. So you have to be a meme militia holder in order to be a contributor. And you can't really see my screen very well. So let me flip-flop this. This keeps happening here. There we go. And so you have to be a meme militia holder in order to be a contributor. And we are going to pay you to create memes. For every single meme that you create, you are going to get paid. So I want to make sure that I'm taking care of you guys on that level. I just put the link in the chat. Let me go over to what that link actually takes you to. I'll share this tab. If you see that there, you'll see Skill Stacker. You're going to put your name, first and last name, your phone number, your email, your X handle, your Telegram. What kind of content do you create? So there's some options there. Any posts to your past work that you've done. How familiar are you with Web3? Have you participated in any Web3 crypto-related projects before? Why do you want to contribute to Skill Stacker? And are you a member of the Skill Stacker community and the Pro Network on Circle? And how do you plan to contribute to Skill Stacker long term? So this is an application you can put in. Again, you have to be a Meme Militia NFT holder in order to get paid. You can still put this application in even if you're not a holder, but you need to be a Meme Militia holder if you're going to get paid from us. It's one of our profit sharing models. So make sure you lock in on that. Let's go over to the next thing here. which is our missions, which is right. Let me pull it up. Here we go. So these are, let me pull it up bigger. There we go. These are the Skill Stacker missions. Our goal, our number one thing is to end poverty forever. With everything that's coming in the golden era of AI, artificial intelligence, Web3, decentralization, blockchain, and everything that we're seeing here, the world is about to change in a dramatic way. And I heard somebody say this on a call recently. It was somebody in Gary's room, and they were talking about how they see poverty being something that in 50, 100 years from now, maybe around that time frame, it could be shorter, but in 50 years from now, we'll be looking at it in museums going, look at that. That was poverty. Did you know that poverty used to exist? Can you believe that poverty actually existed? And with internet being accessible to every place in the world now, thanks to Starlink, clean water being provided now to places that never had clean water, being able to grow our own food in so many different ways, information being shared freely and openly, especially now with decentralization, and the democratization of things. This has never been more realistic to think that poverty is going to be a thing of the past. And so that's a huge part of our mission, and teaching people, educating people on different things, everything from soft skills like leadership and communication and things like that, and parenting, to all the way to hard skills of how to do AI, how to prompt, how to buy and sell crypto, how to make money from your phone. This thing right here, this little powerful supercomputer is what this is. This supercomputer here makes me 7 figures a year. I can build a business, a 7-figure business off of this. This is all I need now. The time that we're living in, that's never been better for you to have the opportunity to claim your freedom. The next thing here is secure your income. So you have claim your freedom and then secure your income. I want you guys to be able to secure your income, because that's very, very important to bring stability to your life, to not worry about where your next meal, if you're going to be able to pay rent, where your next paycheck's coming from. I want to help you guys do that by learning the skills that you need, using your phone, using your computer, using your tablet, using the gift of your voice or the gift of AI to be able to do these things for you, which hopefully leads you to firing your boss, given the two fingers. Not everybody's ready, and they're in that season of their life yet. They don't have the skill sets to be able to fire their boss yet, and they may have a great boss. They may love their job. So it's not for everybody, but this is one of the missions, is to be able to be in a position that even if you wanted to fire your boss, like that you have the ability to, that you're doing that job because you love it, because you actually have a passion for it. You're not just doing it because you need to pay your bills, that you have that side income, the different streams of income coming in, where you could tell your boss to pound sand if you wanted to, and you wouldn't bat an eye at it, but you stay there because you love the company, you love the boss, whatever that is. So, but the goal is to be able to have the ability to fire your boss. Number 5 is building your network, like we're doing here on these live streams. All your guys' faces, your PFPs, your comments, you guys dropping stuff in the chat. You're handsome, bro. Wow. Maybe it's the dreads, maybe it's the shirt, maybe it's the blue eyes. I don't know. Maybe it's the beard, or maybe it's that. I don't know. Who knows? Thank you for the compliment, though. That's very kind of you. So we're doing some amazing things here. So let's keep it going. Building your network. I'm trying to get more people aware of what we are doing, what the Skill Stacker community is. Well, one of the most important parts of the Skill Stacker community, if you heard the songs at the beginning, is the Gary community and the Gary Club. A lot of the things that you see here for number 2, number 3, number 4, the fastest path to achieving these is going to be through the Gary Club, through the Giraffe Tower NFTs, through holding Gary. If you were holding Gary in January, if you bought 1,000 Gary, you would now have 4 times the money in value, in USD fiat currency value, because of how much Gary has increased just since January. And that's just only going to continue. So he's got a money printer that he's built that we can talk about later. But yeah, that's part of our network, and be able to have those connections and relationships as skill stackers, being able to know who to do business with and who not to do business with, and where to put your money in and where to not put your money in. Making money for good. I believe in capitalism. Capitalism rocks and socialism sucks. I would consider myself a capitalist pig. I say that because one of my mentors, Stephen Larson, created an organization and a group called Capitalist Pig. I'm part of that. And we're all about making money for good. going out there and generating as much money as you can and using that money to flow through us, not to us, to impact as many people as we possibly can every single day. And I do that through giveaways like I'm going to do today. So if you've hung out here even for the last 10 minutes, you have an opportunity to win today if you took action. And so I want to make money for good, let money flow through me, not just to me. I want to be able to give from a place of abundance, because you'll never go poor from giving. You'll never go poor from giving. The law of reciprocity will take care of you. Number 7 is building your brand. Every single person that's watching this stream, whether you realize it or not, whether you have 1 follower or 1,000 followers or 100,000 or 1,000,000 followers here on X or some sort of platform, you are still a brand. Now, your brand may be terrible, and that's why you need something like Brand Butler AI to help you actually create a better brand identity, create a strategy behind that brand. But you are a brand, and I want you to build that brand. I want you to build that brand currency, that brand authority, and position yourself as an authority. And the last one here, and one of the most important on the list, and it's number 8 because that's my lucky number, is to discover your purpose. I've developed skills and questions and processes and frameworks to help you discover what that purpose is, why you were put on this planet. I made a post about that this morning on X of believing. First thing you need to do is to believe that you were put here for a purpose, on purpose, and with a purpose. Every single one of us that was living and breathing defied science, defied statistics and numbers, and we made it into that egg, and we grew for 9 months, and we were born and survived all of that to make it into the world, to make it onto this stream here on X today, to be able to listen to what I'm saying today. And so you have a purpose. If you haven't discovered that, that is what we will help you with inside of the Skill Stacker community. We have our own platform inside of Circle where we have our community moving, shaking, making moves, courses, weekly calls, all kinds of fun stuff there. So that's the Skill Stacker mission. I've already talked about the meme side. The next piece is I did a webinar last night, and there was a few people from here that were on the webinar. It was really, really awesome. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast with you guys. I think, yeah, there's definitely a few people on here. What's going on, Danny? What's up, Shib? Happy Friday. Maybe it was the Danny B. So happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. So yeah, there is a webinar that I just did that I'm going to be putting onto a replay going forward that you guys can get access to for free. It won't cost you anything. And I did a pretty advanced training on brand hacking. And it's the methodology that I've developed over the last 20 years. It's what my book is based on that will be done in a couple weeks here. But I created the brand hacker certification program last night. If that's something you guys would be interested in, you need to send me a DM. I would love to take you through that program. What it does is going to help you as jobs are eliminated with AI, because that's happening. Over 85 million jobs will be eliminated in the very short term here. There's going to be a whole new industry that's going to emerge. And a lot of that's going to be revolving around AI and consulting. And so AI consultants is predicted. I don't have the source in front of me at the moment, but it's predicted to be one of the top 5 jobs in this new economy. We are coming into a new economy, and I am always, always, always on the cutting edge of those movements. I have been able to see the patterns, see the changes, and I'm always quick to jump on that. People like things like Gary. So I want to make sure you guys are aware of that. That AI brand consulting is going to be a massive market, a massive opportunity. It's where I was able to elevate my income to where I am today, over $1,000 an hour. So if you're not making $1,000 an hour with your time, you really need to reevaluating the things that you're doing and spending your time on, because some of you guys financially are poor, but time-wise are rich. You are very time rich because you have all this time, and then you go and throw it out and waste it in places that aren't building you up, that aren't encouraging you, that aren't growing you, that aren't making your sword or your axe sharper, right? There's this old saying and story is, if you were to have an axe and it was a dull axe and you had to hit that tree 100 times to cut it down, versus sharpening that axe so that you only had to hit it 1 time or 5 times or even 10 times in comparison to 100 times or 1,000 times, it's better to have a sharp axe if you're going to cut down the tree. And that's what being a skill stacker is about, is to sharpening your axe every single day. Every single day I'm taking my axe out, which I actually have a physical axe and I forgot to bring it in. But I have this axe, and if I could just make that 1% sharper per day. Do you know how you make that axe 1% sharper per day? It's really, really, really easy. You do that by opening up something like this every day and reading one page and making you reading part of your daily life and making it a non-negotiable. Right, this is the introduction. I could just pull out a random page, taking action on workshop ideas, or I could read on, let's see here, let's go to another section, capturing leads, or I could read a page on, let's see here, here we go. This is a good one. Where was it at? Five pronged checklist for email marketing. The most popular questions about email marketing. I mean, there's so much gold. A case study about how Troy Aberle sold $8.4 million in 6 weeks. How would you guys like to sell $8.4 million in 6 weeks? You spend $20 and you get over 20 years of wisdom through this. So this is a really, really big deal. So that is the Skill Stacker missions. Let me go ahead and swap out my screen here real quick because I got to show you guys the next thing. So let me go ahead and share this. Okay, let me hit share tab. As you can see on my screen here, this is the booking calendar for Meme Militia King holders. I have set this up specifically for you guys to book out a time with me. I will be adding more time slots. As of now, it's going to be available on Fridays. But what you get if you are a King Meme Militia holder, if you've unlocked access to sessions with me one-on-one, I charge $5,000 a month to meet with me one-on-one. That's what my current prices are, and that's going to go up. I was telling my business partner yesterday on the phone, I don't really want to have conversations with clients anymore and do consultations if it's not 10 grand a month. It's my minimum entry point that's going to be happening. That's just what I believe that my value for my time is worth. If I were to spend it in other places, I could make $10,000 an hour. And so I'm going to be giving every single person that has a King Meme Militia NFT a one-on-one session with me every single week. They can come in once a week and book this time with me. If you are one of those, then I have a specific page that I've set up for you, and you will need to be a King Meme Militia holder and verified. If somebody books this and is not a holder, let's see, let me copy this. I'm going to put this into the chat here of the feed. Let me go back. Let me exit out of this, come back up to the top. Okay, here we are. I'm going to come and put this into the chat. Let's see. And if you're still with me, mad love to you. There we go. You have to be a King Meme Militia. I will cancel the appointment because I will check. You're going to have to put your wallet in order to book this appointment with me. Once that wallet address is in there, I'm going to check. And if it's not a King Militia, you don't have a King Meme Militia in there, that will be canceled. I will cancel it immediately. So just making sure that that's super clear for you guys. I got that link here in the post of this live stream. So if you guys need that, there's two links there now. There's the Stacker contributor, and then there's also the King Meme Militia holder. So that's a really good announcement, and that is officially live as of now. So you guys can start booking those appointments if you're holding the King Meme Militia NFT. I'm ready. I've got everything set up for you guys to do those weekly sessions, and that could be for anything. If you guys need help in your business, in your personal life, and making money, and health related stuff and marriage related stuff, like there could be a million different topics. I help people in a lot of different areas of life, areas that I've learned, made mistakes in, have invested into lots and lots of money, whether it's public speaking or getting on the radio or doing podcasts, learning a lot in Web3 right now. So whatever it is that you need help with, building a brand, I will meet with you every single week. You can book one of these calls with me once a week. So with that being said, I want to jump over to the next thing. I have a developer that I am working with now who is building out our locking system. So anybody that is holding a King Meme Militia, let me just stop sharing real quick here. Here we go. Anybody, there we go. I'm going to be working with this developer. In fact, as soon as this stream is over, I'll be jumping onto a meeting with him, sending him a Zoom link. I got a developer that's going to be building out the locking system. So we have our main core team right now working on Brand Butler AI. We just released our newest version of that. It's beautiful. We hired another full-time Web3 developer who's done a lot with Product Hunt, a lot of product launches. Is a really good programmer. We also brought him on board this week. I sent him $600 worth of crypto, with Solana actually, and he's working on the security stuff first to make sure all of our stuff is secure. And now we have the Gary locking system. And so I could probably just announce this here since he's here. Good to see you, lad. But we got Resolute. He is a developer, a very talented developer. I'm very grateful I got to connect with him again. Goes back to building your network. I gave him the brief of what it is that we're going to be needing, and he's going to be crushing it for us on building this locking system for Skill Stacker. So everybody that's holding a Meme Militia NFT is going to be able to have an opportunity to earn rewards for having your Meme Militia NFTs. When you lock up your tokens, you're going to get a bonus by having the Meme Militia. So anybody will be able to lock up their Skill Stacker tokens, but anybody that's holding a Meme Militia, you're going to get some extra bonuses for holding that. So that's just some stuff that I've been working on in the background. Let's see. With that being said, I want to get to the surprise because we're going to keep this stream a little bit shorter than we normally do. I want to get to the big surprise. Look at him raising his hand down there. You can use he already has a platform. It's interesting. I'm not sure what Danny, I'm not sure what you're referring to there, but I'm excited to hear about it. So let's go ahead and get to the giveaways that I wanted to do. So a little surprise for you guys. I'll share this here. You guys weren't expecting this, and that was the goal. Is I'm going to do a split screen. So let's go over here. Whoops, come on. Okay, come over here. We'll split screen this. There we go. So you can see half and half. If you'll notice here, I have quite a bit of prizes on the wheel. In fact, what I should do real quick, let me just open this up real fast, is I'm going to add, I got 100K, 100K, 10K. Where's that bigger one at? I'm going to add one more. I've got a Meme Militia on here. Let me add one more. Let me see here. Let me get rid of these two. There we go. I'm going to put this here. Okay. Let me just take this out. There we go. Okay. Got this all set up correctly now. There are 30 spots on the wheel. You have 100K, you have 10K, you have 10K, you have 100K. So there's a lot. I have a Meme Militia on here. Where's the Meme Militia at? There you go. I have a Meme Militia on here. I'm going to do a giveaway for everybody that's bought Skill Stacker tokens in the last 24 hours. So what I need to do in order to do that is I need to go back and look at the charts. And I'm going to go back to 24 hours. There is not a lot of people, so it's going to be pretty easy. The first person that I have here bought some Meme Militia Skill Stacker tokens. Let's see. Yep. And that first person their wallet address is 94QUF. 94QUF. You're the first one up on here on the wheel, 94QUF. I'm going to go ahead and spin for you. Ready? Here we go. Yeah, come on. Yeah. I freaking love it. STKR. Congratulations. I'm throwing you 10,000 Skill Stacker tokens. That's amazing. Okay, let's get to the next person here. Let's see. Who do we got next? We got another one here. We have DK. So DKZCI. DKZCI. Let's go. Come on. 2 in a row. Let's freaking go. 10K Stacker. That's amazing. All you had to do was show up and show that you're serious and put some activity on the charts for me. Amazing. Oh, come on, man. 12AXE. Of course he did. I am not surprised by that. 12AXE. That is amazing. I freaking love you. You're the best. I know exactly who that is. All right. 12AXE. I'm going to spin for you now. Come on. That was a smart move. Let's go. Hopefully it's a Meme Militia. And if it is, I'm going to upgrade you right now to a knight. Ah, man. Oh, but you know what? They hold the Meme Militia. And so because they hold a meme militia queen, and I think they have a king, they get four more spins. So let's see what 12AXE. So first one was NGMI. I forgot that. I almost fumbled the bag on that. Anybody that's holding a king meme militia or a queen meme militia NFT gets 4 extra spins. So here we go. This is the best. The best. That's all right. Ooh, get that 100,000. Okay, let's keep it going. That was number 2. Come on, 10K. There we go. All right. And one more. No, actually, you get 2 more. Yeah, after that. Okay, so this, and now one more after this. Another 10K. Congratulations. There we go. And last one. 12AXE, you were freaking awesome. Another 10K. Come on. That's 30K right there for you, my friend. 30K. Let's just go ahead and make that bag a little bit bigger today for you. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. That's why this community is going to be as big as it is, because we got people like you. Let's see here. Next person from 12 hours ago. 3. This is a new one. 36AWH. 36AWH. Thank you for jumping in here. You are next up on the wheel. Let's go. 36AWH. Let's see what you got. All right, not today, my friend. Not today, but very soon. Come back again. Ah, look at this 9SI14. Come on. I didn't tell, because just to be clear, I didn't tell anybody that I was going to be doing this today or doing any giveaways. So just 9SI14. I should know that one by heart. 9SI14, you're next up on the wheel. Thank you for your support. Here we go. And you're also holding a king meme militia as well. So you're going to get 5 spins total. All right, first one was NGMI. Okay, you still got 4 more. Next one here. Come on, stop. Oh, okay, next one here. NGMI, you still got 3 more. Come on, stop. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. NGMI. Here we go. 2 more still. Come on. I'm going to reset this wheel. There we go. Hide it. Okay. Unacceptable. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Come on. No. We would have just gifted it to somebody anyway. All right. Let's get to the next person here. I'm working on some work. I have some working titles for show names, by the way. Oh, that was the last one. There it is. That was the last one. So there it is. I'm going to do something real quick here. Real quick. Hang with me. All right. Let's see here. Just got to do something real fast. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. And okay, there we go. Let me come over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit this and hit this and then come over here. Thanks for hanging with me. I'm going to check the comments here in just a second. There we go. And we will go 50%. There we go. And swap. Perfect. I just grabbed some more. So this is going to mark. So anybody that purchases from this point forward, this moment forward on, they are going to be entered in for Monday because it's Friday. I'll be back again on Monday, and we're going to be kicking off a brand new show. Wait till you hear the working names for this. I wonder if I should share this with you guys. No, I'm going to keep that a secret for now, what the working name of the show is going to be. I think you guys are going to really like it. I've spent a lot of time trying to come up with the right name because this is going to be something I'm going to do ongoing, permanently, indefinitely, every day, Monday through Friday. So throughout the week, we're going to be doing a daily show. I'm going to be interviewing people, bringing people on. This will be a video show as well as we'll probably stream it to a space as well. So you'll have both. It'll be streaming to YouTube. So if you've seen my YouTube channel, I've got well over 20,000 subscribers there. So in fact, some of you guys are watching on YouTube right now. So this is a really good opportunity to get yourself some exposure. What's up, Bearded? Good morning, my brother. This is a really good way to get yourself some exposure on my YouTube channel. As we do this Monday through Friday, we'll be streaming on there. What's up, Ask Jackson? There's the wallet. 8U1H. I don't know what that is. Sebastian, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, man, wish you a great weekend. And all of you reading this message too, he is on the list. Glad I didn't block my blessings. That's right. You were so close, bro. And you got 5 spins. The A and D show. I got something so good. It is going to be, yeah. So we'll talk about that here, Danny. I'm excited about that part. So we're going to do something really cool, really unique in the Web3 space. There's not a lot of people that have the background and the understanding of the space, the A&D show, but this is going to be a lot of fun. And I just can't wait to kick this thing off on Monday. So if you buy today up until Monday, I'm going to count everything from today up until Monday. When I start the stream Monday, and actually about 10 minutes before the stream, that's it. All the purchases that happen between now and then. So if you are going to enter in, you need to take that opportunity and to do it ASAP. So this is a really good opportunity. Buy any amount of Skill Stacker tokens. I'm not requiring a minimum purchase, except if you buy like 1 cent. It's got to be at least, the minimum purchase, I guess, is got to be at least 1 cent, because it's ridiculous to be able to give this much Skill Stacker away for anything less than a penny. I'm not doing a fraction of a penny. So you'll be out. I should do something like 0.01 Solana or something like that. But for now, for this giveaway between now and Monday until we launch the show, my goal is volume. I need to get 1,000 people holding this token. So if you can help me bring people in, make memes, I'll pay you for the memes. If they become bangers, I have bonuses for that, and all that. So make sure you go check out the Meme Militia NFTs on Magic Eden. I'm going to wrap this thing up a little quicker today. Normally our shows are going to be an hour and a half, but it may go 2 hours for our weekly shows, or I should say our daily shows. But I want to make sure that you guys are rewarded for showing up, participating just by showing up. That's all it takes, is just to show up. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'm already going to have an amazing weekend. I know that. And I love you guys. I'm just going to sit here and finish drinking my Danger coffee. Look at this guy. For those of you guys that don't know, Snoopy and Charles Schultz, who came up with the characters, programmed me. I was programmed by them at a very young age, and I never realized it. So hold on, let me just take a sip of this real quick. Oh, yeah. Some of my friends, most of my friends I had growing up were like the Lucy type characters where they'd put the football out and I'd go to kick it and swing and fall. Charlie Brown was a really big kind of influence for me, and just in my personality type and who I was as a kid. I was always very kind, very nice, very introverted. But one of the things that Snoopy specifically did that I didn't know he had done, he had a saying. And what's interesting about his saying, I found this out after years. So I started my radio show and I came up with my own saying that I sign off with. And after years of doing that sign off, I realized through just browsing images of Snoopy that he was the inspiration. Subconsciously, it was programmed in my mind for keep looking up. So my saying, because I'm a faith-driven person, I'm a believer, and I'm a positive person, I'm an abundant mindset, the saying, keep looking up, that is my saying that I've stolen from Snoopy. He's the only other person I've ever heard say it, but keep looking up. That's my signature sign off. That's my signature statement I make. I put it in all my posts. I want you to go out there, keep looking up. Every once in a while, I'll catch myself looking down, literally physically looking down. And it says a lot about a person. If you bump into somebody in your day-to-day life, that maybe this weekend, and you see them looking down all the time, that has a lot to do with where their mindset's at and what they're thinking and what place they're operating from. I find myself staring off into the sky and into the stars a lot, especially at night. And I want to encourage you to most people don't do this enough to just look up and look at the sky, and look at the clouds, and look at the stars. Go outside tonight, hopefully, if it's pitch black where you are, and go stare at the stars just for 5 minutes and just keep looking up there. And you're going to be amazed as more stars appear and more things come into your view, into your perspective that were there, but you just didn't realize them. Life is like that. There's so many things that are happening in front of your face right now that you don't even realize. You guys may not have realized the American flag that's sitting right there in this case above me. That has a lot of deep meaning. That is connected to me as one of the most important assets, one of the most important items, possessions that I have in this life. And that's another story for another day. But I just want to say, like, there's so much in your life that you may not even notice or pay attention to. So sometimes it's good to just take a pause and just to look up and to see what's going on in the world and see what's going on in the skies. And I want you guys to take that with you this weekend. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I love all you guys, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I mean that. I'm just super blessed to be able to be here with you guys and to be able to have this opportunity to be in the time that we're in, where I can jump onto a live stream like this and have 154 people watch my silly face. What's going on with my beard? There's like a beard hair going on here. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's sticking out. Look at that. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm going to go trim up my beard, get pretty for tonight's comedy show. It's a charity comedy show for a nonprofit called Changing Lives Together. I'm very involved in nonprofits and nonprofit organizations and youth. So I'm really excited, really happy, feeling really content and joyful and grateful for my life and for you guys. With that being said, have an amazing weekend. God bless. And as always, come on, keep looking up. Oh, snap.
They told me learn the rules, but I broke the mold. Flipping the script while the story's cold. Education system's got a crack in the frame. We stacking skills they can't even name. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. Degrees can't teach what our grind's about. The system's old, we found the route. Web breed power, we kick in the door. Rebels unite, time to even the score. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound.
Yeah, let's go. Make sure you check out Joe's space today. It's Fire Your Boss Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun at 11 o'clock, just a little over an hour from now. And I'll see you guys there. Keep looking. Keep looking.